And I look down like this. My little thing is gone, dude. It is gone. I look down like, where'd you go, dude? What is going on? That's the smallest I've ever seen it in my whole life.
Dang, son.
All right, man. So I got a nightmare of a vasectomy story I can tell you.
Yeah, let's hear it.
Yeah?
Yeah, buddy. I've been thinking about getting one myself, but I'm just terrified. And this might not actually help.
It's probably not going to.
It's probably not going to help my
This is not going to help you go
anxiety.
get a
Go get one.
In fact, there's a guy that I worked with that said, dude, I wouldn't have waited nearly as long if I hadn't seen you go through your vasectomy.
Really?
Yeah.
Dang, son.
So I'll start from the beginning.
Yeah.
I'll just tell the whole story. So I went from my first original, consult or whatever, just like everybody else does.
Yeah.
I show up there. They take me back there. They tell me to take my pants off or whatever. And they gave me a gown this time. So I'm a dude. I'm in there pulling on it, trying to get to,
Yeah.
I don't care if it's a dude or a girl. I don't want them to see it when it's like, turtle
100%, dude. I know it.
So I was in there pulling on it, trying to get some length going, and my doc walked in. It's a dude. I'm good. I'm good with that.
Yeah.
So he just lifts my little dress up and he's looking at it,
Yeah.
and he just pokes around on my balls and flicks my dick a little bit.
For real?
Not really, but
puts it in his mouth.
But he was just dilly-dallying around down there, and I was like looking at the top of his head. Basically, you're like, this is weird,
Yeah, dude.
So, your average consult
Yeah.
for that
Yeah.
procedure. So he told me I could be off work for 3 days, and I'd be done.
Really?
He said, take off Friday, come get it done 8 o'clock in the morning, Friday morning.
Yeah.
Get the surgery done, and you'll be ready to go back to work Monday morning. Easy.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
So I was like, cool. That's perfect, dude. I'll go back to work. I'll miss 1 day. I'll take 1 day of vacation for the surgery. It's not a big deal.
Mm-hmm.
So I went in Friday morning to do that surgery. I took it off. They gave me a Valium to take before I go back, right?
Mm-hmm.
And I got back there, and that Valium had kicked in pretty good. And I'd never seen it smaller. And there was a room full of people.
Dang, bro, for real?
I'm not talking about, I'm getting surgery.
Yeah, I guess, yeah.
So I've got an anesthesiologist behind me. He's at my head dealing with my breathing.
Yeah.
There's a respiratory therapist behind me dealing with my breathing.
Yeah.
There's an anesthesiologist standing right beside him pushing drugs into my veins,
Yep.
There's 2 nurses that are scrubbed in and ready to go. And I look down like this. My little thing is gone, dude. It is gone. I look down like, where'd you go, dude? What is going on? That's the smallest I've ever seen it in my whole life.
Dang, son.
And there's a room full of people looking at it, bro.
Yeah. Goodness, man. That
Get
was
out of here.
son.
Get out of here. This is not a routine procedure. They're giving you a Valium.
Yeah.
So it's kind of like, whatever.
Yeah. I've never had one, but.
A Valium?
No, I never had one.
It's weak compared to
it just takes you
not like a Xanax, but
wow.
It's going to take you off.
Takes the edge off a little bit.
Yeah, and you're because you're awake for that whole procedure.
Yeah.
You don't really. That's not cool. You know what I'm saying?
No, it ain't cool at all.
So they cut it open, and I don't know what they were pulling on or whatever, but I could feel it all the way up in my stomach.
For real?
Yeah, like how you get kicked in the nuts and you can feel stuff. It's like that, but it wasn't like painful. I could just feel it up right where you would hurt at.
Really?
Yes.
Dude, that's weird.
So weird.
Yeah,
I could just feel that pressure right where, like if you get kicked in the nuts and you feel it like that in your stomach and you're like, oh,
Uh-huh.
I could feel pressure at that place in my stomach when they started messing with stuff.
Yeah.
So they did one side, cut it open, sewed it up, moved to the other side, same thing. It's, 2 nuts, 2 cuts.
Yeah.
So 1 stitch on each side of my ball sack. Not a big deal. They're tiny, minuscule little slits.
Yeah.
Really, really minuscule.
Yeah.
So no big deal. I'm doing good, right? Everything's going as planned.
Yeah.
I'm at the house. I'm go get back to the house. Bag of peas. I'm chilling, bro. Really,
Yeah.
Ashley's been sweet to me because I've done all this for her. So Because when she had our last child, she didn't want to get the
Tubes tied.
tubes tied. Yeah. So she didn't want to get her tubes tied.
Yeah.
And you're like, bro, I know that but you're here and they can do it for you. Just sign up, you know?
Yeah.
Just sign up. She's like, nope, not doing it. It's
Yeah.
easier for you to get it done. I was like, well, we don't know that, but
Yeah, that's what they say.
that's what they say. But we don't know that. So you're just talking out your head, you know.
Yeah.
You have no idea.
Yeah.
But you're going to tell me what you want me to hear, right?
Yeah. 100%.
So I spent the whole weekend, breasted, peas, ball sack. I'm hollering at Ashley for everything I need.
Yeah.
It's pretty nice.
Yeah.
Monday morning, I get up. I'm like, all right, we're going back to work. So I go back to work. I'm like, rock on. Everything's fine, dude. Everything felt great.
Yeah.
I was like, this is perfect, dude. This is not going to be bad at all. By 11 o'clock, they were both swelled up. Both of them combined was about, my sack was about the size of a cantaloupe.
Damn, bro. Really?
And by 11 o'clock.
God.
And I called my supervisor and I was like, dude, there's no way I can explain this to you without telling you what's going on.
Yeah.
So here it is.
Yeah.
I'm going to have to go home.
Yeah.
I'm going to have to go to the doctor too.
Yeah.
So we had this freezer full of bags of ice.
Mm-hmm.
I grabbed a bag of ice. I set it in my van and sat on that to get home and called the doctor and told him what was going on. So I get to the doctor that same day. It was like 2 o'clock in the afternoon. He said, yeah, get up here. We're going to check everything out.
Yeah.
So I get up there. It hurts for him to.
Really?
Oh, dude. It hurt for him to touch it.
Dang, son.
It hurt for him to. I mean, like it hurt to zip my pants up. It hurt.
Yeah. Yeah.
It was tender. Very tender.
Yeah.
So he said he looks at it, he feels around on everything, and he goes, "You're fine.
Really?
You're fine. Yeah, you're just part of the 1%."
Get the wrong 1%, son.
Bro, what? I'm part of the what?
What does that mean?
1% of people have that reaction when they have that done.
Really?
1%. 99% can go back to work on Monday and never have an issue.
Dang, bro.
I'm part of the 1%.
Golly.
I got extra large balls now. I'm icing them.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm like my balls, taint, dick, and everything was numb.
Still?
No.
Oh.
Dang, that'd be.
Well, I'm saying like
I
a couple days
I
later.
probably wouldn't be here if that was numb, dude. I'd probably done offed myself.
Yeah. 100%, dude. Sometimes that's the only thing worth living for, bro.
Exactly. That's the only reason worth pushing through some stuff, you know?
But it was numb like 3 or 4 days later still?
I was just icing it. I kept it so iced down that it was just numb all the time.
I see what you're saying.
Because if it started getting feeling in it, son, it was terrible. That was supposed to keep the swelling down, which eventually, so Monday, I got done with Monday, and it was still swollen when I went to bed that night. I went to sleep with ice on it. And of course, you wake up at 3 o'clock in the morning, all the ice is melted. My peas were thawed out, you know.
Yeah.
Because I'm using everything in the freezer. I mean, I was using ice and peas and corn.
Frozen chicken.
Yep, chicken out of chicken thigh on my.
Yeah.
So I get done with Monday night. I go to bed and wake up. And Tuesday, the swelling's a little bit better, right? I'm taking ibuprofen for pain. And the swelling's gone down. So I get up out of the bed, walk to the couch. I'm back at it again with, hey, I need peas. I need, ice. I need something to drink. Hey, everything. I can't get up.
Yeah.
Or I don't want to. It makes me nervous to just move.
Yeah, I understand what you're saying.
So that was the bad experience for me, man. I'm part of the 1%.
That's insane, man. 1%.
1% of people have issues.
And we're related. I wonder if we'd be.
I don't think it has anything to do with that.
Oh, really?
It's not like a DNA situation.
Okay.
But he just told me, he's like, you're part of the 1%. I was like, what do you mean?
Son.
He's like, yeah, 99% of people.
I don't even like people touching my nuts, period. Like.
Not even your wife, huh?
Hardly, dude. There's got to be particular situations whenever somebody's touching my nuts. I remember getting a physical when I went to work somewhere one time and standing there in front of that dude. He's in a chair sitting down, and I'm literally having my dick in his face.
Yeah, they put it right here, son. They'd
You know
be
what I'm
like
saying?
this right here with it. They don't care.
And I feel like he had his hand all the way up to my damn heart through my nutsack. You know what I'm saying? I just about passed out, son.
God,
And he just pushing on it. It wasn't like I was being dramatic.
Yeah,
but I almost passed out because, like, I don't know why, dude. It just freaks me out bad thinking about it.
Yeah,
it's weird as crap. I think it's a sensitive area. I don't know.
Well, it's definitely a sensitive area.
And I was nervous as crap because I thought it was going to be like you said. I was trying to get my dick. I was flicking that mug around, like trying to get some blood in it a little bit. So it didn't look like look like a baby dick. You know what I mean?
Exactly. Yeah.
Like, how does this dude even have babies? You know what I'm saying?
You got kids?
I ain't got no nuts hardly anyways.
Did somebody agree to you getting this cut? You can't have kids. There's no way you had kids with this thing, dude.
Yeah, there's no way.
You're like, no,
they
yeah, I did,
died
really.
before they swam to the damn place where they're supposed to get to the egg. You know what I'm saying? they ain't got enough power. They got to have a damn engine on them bitches, son. Swim that far. Some gas. Son.
Man, so yeah, it was and so the guy that I'm talking about, he was actually riding with me and trained. He was training.
Yeah.
I was training him, you know,
yeah.
do my job. And he was like, I was thinking about getting one of those, bro.
For real.
And he finally got one. I've had mine done for 10 years, 11, maybe even 12 years.
Really?
12 years, yeah. 11 or 12 years I've had mine done, and he just got his done this year.
Really?
Yeah. He just went through with it.
Did his go good?
Yep. He came back Monday. He's like, dude, I don't know what the problem is. And I was like, I told you, 1%.
Yeah.
Oh, another thing. I got done with the swelling and all that. I'm back to work. Everything's good. Right?
Mm-hmm.
I'm like, everything's going good. And I can have sex, but don't have unprotected sex. Right, because of my vasectomy, you're not clear, you know.
Yeah.
You still got swimmers in there right now, buddy. Don't you know, you go aiming that thing around, you're going to knock somebody up. That's what he told me. It's his words. So I start feeling around in my, you know, just feeling of stuff. It's not sore anymore. You want to feel everything, feel what's going on down there, right?
Golly, I guess.
And I got this big lump.
Damn, dude.
And I was like,
yeah.
What's this shit? You know, what is this?
Yeah.
What is this, dude? You know.
Yeah.
I'm freaking out a little bit, you know. So here I am calling that doc back up. Hey, dude, I need to come in here and check it. You need to check this out. Pretty sure.
He's like, this motherfucker just wants me to see his nuts again, son.
I know. Yeah. So I went in there ready this time. I didn't have sex or nothing. I went in there with some blood going through it, you know.
Yeah.
I was hanging good that time. But, and plus I was nervous about what was actually going on with it.
Yeah, I would be too.
So he got to feeling around in there and he's like, is that it? You know, he's like, is that what you're talking about? And I said, yeah. He goes, well, it's good that you're doing exams for yourself, but those are the sperm cells that are building up in your nuts and dying off because they're not escaping.
Dang, bro.
I'm like, that is weird. That's all my kids just dying in there, bro. That's messed up.
Hell yeah.
What's the difference between that and an abortion,
I know.
bro?
I was thinking the same thing in my head, dude. How is vasectomy not different? Because those are cells. I mean,
I don't know.
You know what I'm saying?
That's
just the first thing that popped in my head. It's funny you said that.
I know.
I don't agree with abortion, but
I know, yeah.
I'm just saying.
I know. But my little swimmers are all down there just gathering up, running to the end of the line and dying,
Dang,
bro.
Son.
That's what they were doing. That's what he told me, and I was like, "What?"
That's pretty crazy.
Yeah,
it's really crazy.
It was nuts to me. I mean,
yeah,
no pun intended. But
yeah.
It was crazy, man. Like, that's what's going on for real.
Yeah,
like, yeah, that's what's it. That's it.
That's crazy. Like, so yeah, I don't know if I'm gonna get that done or not.
Well,
be honest with you, I don't know, man, because
it's not that. I mean, 99% of the people.
I know.
No problem.
I know it.
No problem.
I'm damn cursed though. Sometimes I feel like
not any worse than me, man.
I know. I just paranoid anyway about stuff like that. I don't know why, man. I'm terrified to go get stuff done like that.
Yeah, it does make you nervous.
Yeah.
I mean, I wasn't real wild about this appendix thing.
I know, I bet. Like, you didn't have a choice on that one.
No, but I don't get. I've never had a surgery where I felt nervous about it.
Oh, really?
Like I've had knee surgeries and ankle surgeries and wisdom teeth cut out. I've been put to sleep to set bones.
Yeah.
Never got nervous about it, but this appendix ordeal made me like.
Really?
What's going on, dude?
It's taking out an organ. A little weird.
It is a little different.
Yeah, I feel like it might be.
It's different.
Like, you don't even know what they really don't even know what it's used for, right?
That's what they say. They have no idea what the use is.
It's got to be something. I don't think God's just putting shit into your body for no reason, son.
Yeah, no, I don't. I think I think what they say right now is the best guess is that it collects all the poison that's in your body.
Really? Could be.
It's kind of like a poison filter.
Like a liver, but for different things, maybe. I don't know.
Because, your appendix, I don't know if people know this or not. I never knew. But your appendix is actually part of your bowels. It's a bowel resection is what you're getting done when you remove appendix.
Really?
Yeah.
It's actually attached to your, like,
it's attached to
your shit comes through your appendix.
Yeah.
Really?
That's why it's so bad for you when it explodes.
Dang, bro. Oh, shit. Yeah.
Makes sense, huh?
Yeah.
I had no idea. I thought this appendix thing was just a separate organ that wasn't really just floating around in there, not touched nothing.
I know, that's kind of what I imagined,
too. What I'm saying?
That's what I imagined, too. But it sounds ignorant.
I didn't even think they had to get snip it or nothing. It was just in there floating around.
Go grab it.
They didn't have to cut it off or nothing.
Yeah.
You just go in there and get it.
That's crazy, dude.
I thought I'd have one cut right here where they reached in there and just pulled it out.
Yeah.
That wasn't the case. Of course, mine had ruptured too, so they had to go in there and clean me up too.
So how long did it take for you to have sex after you had your vasectomy?
That's probably quicker than it should have been.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
You think that had anything to do with it?
I don't know.
That's the 1% having sex after.
Probably so.
Right after.
Probably so, dude. I think I was about, I don't know, I was probably 24 hours out of surgery before I wanted to have sex again. Yeah.
I feel like it's a possibility that could be what it is, but
maybe, I don't know, but
I don't know either. But if you're shooting,
they didn't tell me like you can't have sex.
Yeah, I know, but they said
you can have sex as soon as you want to.
Yeah,
just not unprotected. Like if you don't want a baby, don't go in it because it's going to be a problem.
Yeah,
you're going to have one. That's all they told me. They didn't say like, if you have sex after this, you end up with some swollen balls, son.
Yeah,
didn't tell me that. So maybe they should.
I don't know. Maybe.
Like, don't have sex until Monday. Okay?
Yeah. Well, like wait.
Once you're ready to go back to work, then you can have sex.
Yeah.
But my drive is not, especially back then. Golly.
High, wasn't it? Yeah.
There was nothing stopping me, son.
I know exactly what you mean.
Yeah.
It sucks, but it's cool at the same time.
It sucks because back then, man, I'd apologize for crap that I ain't done wrong. Just to get it, yeah.
Oh, for real?
Yeah, heck yeah, man. Babe, I'm sorry. I love you. I'd apologize for crap I ain't even done wrong,
really?
Bro. Yes.
Just to get some? Dang,
yes. Bro. You go two days without it?
Yeah.
She ain't talked to me, looked at me. That old thing start talking to you. He's like, hey, bro, you're going to have to apologize. We got to do something. You know what I'm saying? You're going to have to apologize, bro.
I know it.
You're like, okay, buddy. I'll go do that. Take that pride and swallow it down and just go in there and apologize.
I mean, I guess that's the way. It's better that way.
Better for somebody.
Better for
your relationship, maybe.
Yeah, better for your relationship, probably. But
I don't even know, though, because there's times I wasn't even honest about being sorry. You know what I'm saying?
I know.
Like, I'm not sorry. But it made things go smoother,
didn't it? Afterwards?
Yeah.
I mean, can't do that, though.
I got some.
Yeah.
And that really eased my mind.
Yeah.
You know, that makes you feel better in your mind.
Yeah, yeah.
But also, you get that post-nut clarity.
I know.
And you're like, I shouldn't have apologized to her. I should have just went to the bathroom, took care of myself, like I've done a million other times, and never apologized to her. Me and Adam, we talk about it all the time. He's like, dude, I'm not apologizing. I'll just keep yanking my monkey or whatever. I'm not apologizing.
Yeah.
But you got to keep up. Because if you go one day is all it takes after 3 or 4 days of fighting.
Yeah.
One day, if you don't empty yourself, you'll be in there apologizing, son.
If I'm wrong, I apologize. If I feel like I'm wrong or whatever, but.
Yeah, me too.
But I ain't gonna give a fake apology normally.
I have.
Unless it's bad. But
I've given a bunch of fake apologies.
I don't know why. I mean, it would probably make my life go a little easier sometimes, but I just can't do it, bro.
Yeah. But are you not giving your fake apology because you feel like you're right and she's wrong and she needs to apologize, or are you just not giving it just because you just don't care about giving it?
If I ain't doing nothing wrong, I'm not going to make somebody else feel better about their messed up view of reality.
I got you.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It ain't my fault you feel that way.
Yeah, I can't help that you're screwed up in the brain, bro.
I love you, Brittany.
I'm not even talking about Brittany or whatever, but anybody can be like that from time to time.
100%. I'm like that a lot.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like,
yeah. I mean, my whole anxiety is fake.
It's just,
you know what I'm saying?
Unrealistic bull crap.
Yeah.
Yeah. A lot of
and it's funny because I can say that about like relationships, you know, but when it comes down to me trying to fix myself like that, I can't do it, bro.
Oh, yeah. It's easy.
I can't get it out of my head.
It's easy for you to know what to do, but you can't.
Cannot fix it.
Yeah.
Sucks.
No, it's true, man. You can't fix it sometimes. I mean, you can't. You can make small, little, gradual changes, but
yeah,
it's almost unnoticeable to the naked eye most of the time.
Yeah.
It's so small. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Usually, bro.
And then you're like, I'm trying so hard. And she's like, what are you talking about? You haven't done nothing. You're still the same human, you know? And you're like, well, you don't see what's going on in my brain anyway.
Yeah. My daddy preaching there not talking about give it all to God. And, you know, like we was sitting up there and I was like, how do you do that?
How do you give it to God?
How do you give it to God? You know what I'm saying? You just like forget about it and just like let him deal with it, or like, because you're going to have to do something.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? You got to do all the work. I mean, I don't see how you can't. You can't just sit on the couch and get what you need, and he ain't just going to throw it in your room.
Yeah, no.
You know what I'm saying? So how does that work? Nobody's ever explained it to me that way.
And he's not going to go whisper in Ashley's ear and be like, hey, you should really apologize for what you did to him, bro. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. I just don't understand it. I'm sure Donna, I know Donna might be able to say something just comment down below.
But yeah, like
if you got an idea,
you just give it to God. But
be specific, because I don't take stuff the way most people do. I got to know for real. I don't. It's not like you can say just give it to God. Okay, how, bruh?
How do you just give that to him?
Because you can't just say. Can
I write him a letter? I mean, I've prayed about it, but do you write a letter and then burn it in the burn pile? Is that how you give it to God?
I don't know.
Because I didn't forget about it.
Yeah, 100%.
You know, you don't just forget about it, even though
I've prayed so many times to take away my anxiety and all this stuff, but it just don't work, man.
Yeah,
I mean, it might work eventually, but I just don't know, man.
Maybe. Keep praying about it.
That's all you can do, but
I mean, because
I don't even know how to even fix it myself, so I'm not like trying to do nothing to fix it myself. You know what I'm saying?
I don't know that there's a whole lot you can actually do to fix anxiety.
There's got to be.
You would have to rewire your brain, bro.
I know but you can. It takes time.
You can.
But I don't know how.
You have to focus on something besides what your anxiety about.
I know it. Marijuana, son, it takes it away.
Does it?
100%, dude. 100% takes it away from me.
Jeez, dude, it gives me anxiety.
Yeah, it used to me too at first. Paranoid, because I thought like, I think what it come down to was all the crap that I've been told my whole life about that stuff and whatever. Like, you know, it's gonna ruin your life.
You'll be on cocaine and crack next thing you know.
I know
it. Like, what?
I don't want to be high. My heart would explode. I'm not freaking ignorant.
Yeah. Me too.
I got I ain't got a good heart, son.
We don't have strong hearts, dude. We know that. We know
if
that
I have a sex hard for 30 minutes, I'm about to die.
You're at the ER, son, talking about my pulse won't go down. He 220 right now.
Yeah. 100%. So
my pulse is 220. Over here, 220. Anybody want to feel that?
Yeah.
Get your handful of this. I'm about to pass out. I don't know how I'm standing here.
Yeah, dude. It's crazy. I remember the first time I got A-Fib. I was at the house by myself. I just got off work from third shift. I drank 2 energy drinks that night. And I got home and I was... I felt it. You can feel it big time.
Oh, yeah.
When it's elevated. You can get A-Fib and it's not... your heart doesn't speed up.
Yes.
But I got it where it speeds up.
It's tachycardia.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So...
Tachy A-Fib.
And I could feel it so hardcore. And I had this thing on my phone where it was like just resting in a bed. Before I even got up, it was like 160. Just laying in bed. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I was like, what is wrong with me, dude? But I didn't tell nobody. Brittany was at work at this time. Like she was working somewhere. And so I got up, started doing squats and push-ups and all kind of crap.
Trying to get it to go
trying
down.
to get it to like just click back into rhythm or whatever. Because I knew it was out of rhythm, but I didn't know. That's what it felt like anyway. You know what I'm saying? Because it's just like you can't even breathe hardly, bro.
Yeah.
It's insane. Drove myself to the hospital. Walked in there and said, my heart's like crazy right now. And they just literally automatic sit me on a bed in the waiting room.
Yeah.
Over beside the desk back then. And brought a machine out there, hooked me up, and took my shirt off and like in front of dang everybody.
Yep.
Hooked me up to that, what's it called?
EKG.
EKG machine, yeah. It's intense, man. And
Yeah.
it was at 250, 280 or something beats a minute. Dude, I thought I was going to die, son. Couldn't even walk at that point when I got to the hospital. It was getting bad, and I barely could even walk without falling. Almost falling.
Walked in there, and you was like, hey, my heart's doing something crazy. And they slammed you on that table and started hooking you up, and they're like, golly, it's going, how did you get here, you know?
Yeah, it scared the crap out of me.
Yeah, I bet. I bet. I was same way with the first time I passed the kidney stone.
Yeah, I bet.
I thought it was over, son. I was married to my first wife at the time, and I woke her up and said, hey, I gotta get to the emergency room, dude. I'm dying.
Yeah.
She said, all right.
Yeah.
Went back to sleep. I was like, okay. I had to drive myself.
Dang, son.
Yeah.
True love right there, boy.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Dang, dude.
She's like, all right, get over there then.
Golly, son.
Thankfully, I worked at the hospital at that time.
Yeah.
So I drove over there, and I was like, hey, pretty sure I'm passing away here soon.
Yeah.
You know, because that kidney stone, man, it ain't no joke, bro.
I've been terrified of those my whole life. I've never had one, but that scares me. If I think about it,
yeah.
Dude,
It's
I've just heard so many bad things about it, yeah. Got a little glitch in my back. I'm like, oh, God, I've got a kidney stone, son. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, that's crazy. Oh, golly. I hope that ain't.
I know, dude. Because everybody that I've ever heard, it's never some easy thing. Never.
It's not fun, dude.
Never. It's just like, I mean, unless you've had a few for a while, then I think
it gets a little easier.
I think your urinary tract or whatever gets cut out.
Scar some tissue
Yeah,
up
I'm saying
or whatever.
Some of the feelings and nerves get damaged or something, but it gets easier. But the first ones are terrible.
The first one I passed on, I thought it was over. I thought it was over. Yeah. I thought I had to pee, crap. Felt like I got kicked in the nuts. Nothing was working, bro. I couldn't get. And I was like, this is not right. And it was hurting all the way around, son. From one side of my back all the way around to the front side of my front, and all the way around from that same point on my front of my stomach all the way back to the back taint, balls, butthole. Everything hurt.
All messed up. So that's crazy.
Felt like somebody had a hold of my shoulders just kicking me in the nuts.
Yeah.
And then on the inside, somebody was just, I don't even know what that's. It's like the worst cramp you've ever had in your life.
Really?
Yeah.
Dang, son.
Yeah.
I remember having bad cramps one time, like really bad, dude. I was doing a colon cleanse, and our cousin, he was all into this stuff. And, you know what I'm saying? He gave me this stuff. Oh, my God, dude. I was working at a Whirlpool at the time and going in at 6 in the morning, getting off at 4 or whatever. But you're standing in this one spot all day building these stoves. I mean, it's the suckiest job that I've ever had.
Yeah.
No joke. Hurt my hands bad. That drill, just all day, son, with that air drill. Anyway, it hit me. Like, I went to my knees, son. It was the worst. It was one of the worst pains I've ever had from, like...
Inside your belly?
Yeah, dude. I don't know. I don't know if it was just intense or I'm just a sissy, but it was one of the two. It hurt me. That's all I know. I didn't like it.
Off to the bathroom or what?
Yeah, bro. I had to go.
I would have been hit.
You don't crap at work, do you?
No.
You'd have been hit on that one because that wasn't normal. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
On them damn colon cleanses too, man. You go in there and you crap out some weird shit.
Yeah, you're not waiting, son.
I quit after that. I was like, I'm done. I don't care what's inside me.
I know. Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
Live on, little buddies, whatever it is.
Yeah, dude.
You're just there.
Yeah.
Enjoy yourself. You got a free home and rent over here,
dude.
bro.
Rent free, so I'm gonna pile you up some more stuff here in a little bit.
I'm gonna keep feeding y'all, son.
Yeah, boy.
Yes, sir.
That's probably why people get colon cancer and stuff.
It's because of what?
Eating crappy and not doing like stuff that'll not using the stuff that'll clean you out a little bit every once in a while. I feel like you need to be cleaned out. You think? Stuff gets stuck, it's just gonna get stuck and it's gonna hang on. I don't know if food can translate into cancer, but
so yeah, I think so. I think some stuff can hang in there long enough to cause cells to grow, but I think for the most part, if you have a pretty balanced diet, then you'll probably be okay.
You think so?
Yeah. I don't think you have to eat.
Well, who eats a balanced diet, dude?
Well, a lot of people do, really.
Do they?
I mean, yeah.
A lot of people?
Some people do.
Some people do. Yeah.
Some people do.
I wouldn't classify a lot, but
I wouldn't say a lot. But a balanced diet will keep you
yeah.
pretty good.
I mean, I shit every single day.
Well, then you're
I feel like that would be pretty good.
pretty good.
Big turds too. It ain't like just like little pills.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying?
Well, sorry about that, guys.
Fill up that toilet, son. You know what I'm saying?
All right, well, that was a good podcast.
Yeah.
I feel like we've veered off schedule here,
Just a little bit.
talking about big turds and stuff.
Yeah. Happens every once in a while.
So, have you ever had a surgery of any kind?
The only surgery I ever had was tonsils. I was 5 years old. That's it. Never broken a bone. All the crazy stuff that I've done my whole life.
Skateboarding and all that.
Yeah.
I can't believe you ain't never broken.
I know,
nothing,
man.
dude.
Motorcycles, skateboarding, jumping off houses and on the trampolines, and not like jumping off houses straight to a trampoline. I'm talking about the biggest gap we can make it and try to break shit. You know what I'm saying?
Right. Yeah.
We was on this building. It was probably not even 10 foot. I'd say 10
Tall?
foot long.
Oh, the building was 10 foot long.
At least 10 foot tall. It was.
Oh.
You know what I'm saying? 10 or 15 feet probably. But we would stretch that thing, the trampoline, as far as we could try to get it and just run and jump, dude. So stupid. Probably about 10 or 12 years old.
Did you ever miss it?
No, I never missed.
So you were doing it calculated. You had calculated
Yeah.
risk involved.
Yeah.
Yeah. You know, like, okay, I can probably reach the edge of this.
Yeah.
At least.
I don't think I was ever the first person to do it either. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Yeah. I had a buddy
Did
that
you
was
ever jump
crazy.
off of it and like your knees buckle and you go down just because you didn't or was you just landing it
I've
and
landed
jumping?
before and got like whiplash bad.
Yeah.
Dude, that hurts. So
Yeah.
just bend your back out.
Yes.
Yeah, dude.
Yes.
Yeah.
And your neck get whipped or whatever.
Yeah, dude.
I remember jumping off of my house one time. I'd climbed up on the roof, and the way back down, you could climb. There was a tree right up against the house. You had to climb this tree, and you get to the top of the house.
Yeah.
You're walking around up there on top of the house, right?
Yeah.
It was always a good time. We get up there and chill out or whatever. But climbing back down that tree was not the idea. It was not safe.
Yeah.
Honestly, it would have been worse.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But I jumped off of the house, and you know how your knees collapse?
Yeah.
And you kind of just, your feet hit, and then your knees collapse like that, and you're
Yeah.
kind of, well, dude, I know.
Hit your face on your knee.
Golly, dude.
Dang, dude.
It about knocked me out, son. About knocked me out cold.
Yeah, I bet.
And I was walking around in the yard like, you know.
Yeah.
I remember making that noise for some reason. I don't know. I just remember hearing myself make that noise.
How did you handle your pain? Like, that's like you see
like
people get hurt.
Run from it and stuff. Yeah, no, I didn't run.
I was never a runner that much. I mean, I did a couple times, but
oh no, and most of the time I am.
Are you?
Yes. Like I fell off the monkey bars at school one time and landed on my back and knocked the breath out of me. Yeah. And I just took off running. I just was running as hard as I could through the. My teacher sees me.
Yeah.
Picks me up and takes off running. He takes off running too.
Really?
He just picks me up and he's running.
What?
I don't know. I have no idea. And then I caught my breath on the way into the school when he was running back into the school. Yeah.
That is a scary situation when you get your breath knocked out of you.
Son.
It's been a long time since that's happened to me, but so I hate it.
I was in elementary school. I was in first grade probably. And I remember that. And it was the first time it ever happened to me.
Yeah.
So the first time it ever happens to you, you think you're gone, son.
I know it.
You don't think there's no coming back.
I was probably little like that too. I was playing soccer and got kicked right here with a ball. Yeah. Just couldn't breathe, dude. Yeah. I was like, oh my God. I didn't say nothing. I think I was playing goalie. And I just had to stand there and just come back after about 30 seconds or whatever. But
no, I took off running, bro. Dude. I fell off that monkey bar. Of course, I hit my head too on every pole going down the monkey bars. I fell right through the center of them.
Yeah.
Ting, 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 ting. And I landed on my back, and dude, there was no.
Heck yeah.
Get out of there and take off running.
Yeah.
My teacher sees me. My gym teacher. He picks me up and he takes off running. I wonder if he remembers that.
Probably.
I still know that dude.
Yeah. Yeah, ask him about it.
I might hit him up on Facebook and see if he remembers that. That's funny. But yeah, he took off. He picked me up and takes off running to the school. I guess he, probably didn't know what had happened.
Yeah, probably not.
You know what I'm saying?
Maybe thought it was a bee or something.
All he saw was me. Yeah, like all he seen. He started probably calling 911 or whatever.
Yeah.
He's getting into the school to call 911, bro. But right before we got to the doors of the school, I started breathing again.
You know, it's weird. Like when you're telling this story, I'm picturing where I went to school at in the playground and everything. Like it's happening there, but you went to a totally different school.
Yeah, no, I know what you're talking about.
You do that same stuff?
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
I've never even realized that till just now, but like it's weird.
Yeah.
It's funny.
Yeah. No, everybody imagines it in their own life.
Yeah. That's weird.
Tell a story.
It's pretty crazy.
Because most elementary schools are basically the same.
Yeah.
I mean, for a certain time period. Back then, we didn't have mulch on the dang playground. We were out there playing on gravel.
Yeah.
Yeah. Or whatever, concrete probably. I don't know. It wasn't soft. I can tell you that.
I don't remember what we had, Adam. I really don't.
We had a merry-go-round of death, too. Did you have one of those?
Did you? We had a merry-go-round, yeah.
Like, of death?
What do you mean, of death?
Like, we could spin that thing so fast that we were throwing people off of it.
It was a metal merry-go-round.
On bearings.
Yeah, that's all it was.
And you could freaking make it. We were people slung off of it every day, bro. Just skeeting across the playground, bro.
I remember going to one playground one time. I think Joshua was there. It might have been Jonathan. But they grabbed whoever it was, grabbed the merry-go-round, and me and Melissa was on there. And it was going so fast, dude, that I was hanging on the bar, flying, son.
Hanging, your legs was off of it.
I was just, gravity didn't exist no more. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
When you're that little, you're like, this is insane, son.
You're like, dude, stop, please.
I know it.
Dude, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, I'm fixing to fly to the moon, bro. Stop.
Yeah.
Like, why are you not stopping? That's what I'd always wondered. Like,
it's fun to them, though. I mean, it's fun to the older person who's messing with you usually.
Man, but
because they're not really thinking like you're going to die.
I was the same age as everybody on the playground.
Yeah.
We were the same age. And those people that was doing that, because we would load that thing up, son.
Yeah.
We put 100 people on it, and all of us would run around in a circle and jump on it. And then there's other people that would start, you just catching a bar every once in a while. And everybody going around that thing was doing that. And then here in a second, some little girl was just, stop.
Yeah.
And they're still hitting it, you know. And
Yeah.
then here she go.
Dang, bro.
Yeah, dude. I remember that.
They're
like
dangerous. They don't
yesterday.
really use them no more, do they?
No, you can't find a merry-go-round nowhere now.
Not like that.
Nowhere. I mean, not
They got a
even-
merry-go-round at Deer Park, but it's like seats.
Oh, it's weak.
It's weak.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's only 4 seats. It's not big enough to get some
It's
traction on it. You know what I'm saying?
It's like for the new Gen Z. Or
Yeah,
something.
yeah.
Gen Z kids can go over there, I guess.
Yeah.
Play on the merry-go-round.
Yeah, I know it. But that's a cool park, though, bro.
Oh, yeah.
That's a nice park.
Oh, yeah.
I was terrified with that zip line. They got a zip line over there,
Oh, yeah?
and you just gotta hang on to it. But Harold and Abigail want to do it, and I'm like, how about no? I mean, I'll let them, but it just
He was nervous about it.
yeah, I'm nervous. I mean, you gotta let them get hurt a little bit. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
I feel like you do.
You got to learn some limitations somewhere along the lines.
Yeah, 100%.
It ain't no fun to watch them learning, though.
No, it ain't. Especially when you know you could stop it.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Well, what I did, the way I tried to attack it would be just to say, hey, bro, look, you could get hurt right there,
Yeah,
you know, and they'd be like,
yeah, no.
and you're like, okay,
They don't really have a concept. I mean, Harold's already broken his collarbone and
busted his forehead.
busted his forehead. Yeah, he's had some issues. Abigail ain't done nothing yet. You know what I'm saying? She ain't even got hurt hardly.
Yeah.
Harold's a little crazy.
He wide open. Son.
Yeah, he is.
No cause for it either, son. He's just wide open for no reason.
Yeah, dude.
Just because he's boy.
I guess.
I had 5 of them, son. They was all like that.
That's crazy, man.
All 5 of them been just like that.
Well,
I woke up one time. Carter was sitting up on the refrigerator.
yeah.
He was not even 1 years old.
Yeah.
Eating candy.
On top of the refrigerator?
Yes, the
Yeah.
top of it.
Harold's been on top of the refrigerator, too. I don't know how old he was. He's probably about 2 or 3, but
Yeah.
still, how'd you get up there?
Oh, Carter had, I mean, there was a stack to the countertops and then a stack on the countertop going up to the top of the refrigerator.
Well, there wasn't like that on. Not for Harold. I don't know what he did.
You
I don't know how he got up there. I have no idea. All I know is how he climbed up the bottom to the countertop.
Yeah.
He used the knobs on the
Oh,
drawers.
yeah.
But when you get up here,
Now
you
it's
still got a
just-
4 foot. I don't even know how you reach the top of it.
Yeah. I mean,
There had
Carter
to be
was not
something.
tall enough to reach the top
No,
of it.
I mean there has to be something, but I don't know what it was.
Yeah.
Like, hey, why? And he did it multiple times, and I was like, "Do it again, I'm gonna bust your ass." You know what I'm saying? Because
I'm
you
tired
gonna
of
break
it,
a
bro.
neck,
You
son. You
break
gonna
yourself down.
Yeah, he did it again. I had to whoop him, but that's just the way it goes.
Sometimes it is,
Yeah.
man. We just moved the candy, and Carter never went back up there.
Oh, for real?
We just relocated it, and he's good. He never.
Harold loves candy too, man.
Yeah,
It's crazy. I love candy too, but he can
Like-
literally eat candy. That's it.
but like for me, like if I had the choice between a cheeseburger, like a good cheeseburger,
Yeah,
and a Nerds rope, I'm gonna pick that cheeseburger.
100%, dude. Me too.
bro. Every time.
Yeah.
Like it's not even gonna be a second thought.
No,
for
it's
me.
not. No.
Even
Ain't
if
nothing
it's like
better.
a healthy meal, let's make it healthy.
Yeah.
Pinto beans, no cornbread.
Yeah.
But you got turnip greens, pinto beans. It's not all cooked in bacon fat. You know
Yeah.
what I'm saying? It's
Yeah,
a
yeah.
healthy meal. I'd rather eat that than like a Nerds rope
Yeah, me too.
until it comes to a honey bun.
I don't like honey buns.
That's too bad. But like a honey bun or
I like ice cream. My favorite's ice cream.
Really?
And I'm lactose intolerant, so it's good for me, you know.
No wonder you're crapping every day.
I don't hardly eat ice cream, but because it messes me up, son. You know what I mean?
I bet. Well, hopefully you enjoyed the podcast today. Right?
Yeah.
Like it and subscribe to the channel. And come back and check us out again.
Yeah, thank you so much for watching. We appreciate it for real.
Love y'all.
Love y'all.